Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this Facebook Live. It is finally Friday. It is October 4th. We have some chilly weather to talk about and wind. But first, a reminder, you can find us live here on Facebook each morning, Monday through Friday. We go live usually about 8 o'clock in the morning. You can find it later on your Facebook feed too, because it stays up there for you. Also, look for us on the Inform YouTube channel and on your favorite podcast platforms. Just go to inform.com/podcast. You can also look for the Inform Minute there. All right, Lydia. Cold this morning.
Yeah, temps down into the 20s in some spots.
Yeah.
Rolla fell down to 28 degrees at one point, 30, 32, north of Highway 2. Frost certainly possible. I know Wapton's been as cold as 34, same story in Fergus Falls, so there could be some frosty windshields, maybe a frosty roof here or there.
Scraper out.
Sun is now up, getting higher in the sky. Temperature will begin to warm as the wind picks up too. So any frost out there is thin and short-lived. It's not going to be one of those where you're like elbow grease, really scraping. That's not what we're looking at today. Temp near 70 this afternoon, wind picking up and becoming the story as we head into the weekend. We will have some breezy, gusty high school football games tonight, gusting 25 to 30 miles an hour out of the south, but staying dry, so you don't need the umbrella. You won't be battling Mary Poppinsing the umbrella in the wind today. Don't worry about the umbrella. It's not going to rain whatsoever. It's just going to be very breezy. The wind does not die down overnight. It's going to stay very high. If you were thinking about a bonfire tonight, I would say no go.
Nope.
It's going to be too windy and it's very dry. We've got moderate drought, so it's just not a good combination. So the wind stays up overnight. Tomorrow it's out of the west, 25 to 35 sustained, gusting 40 to 50 in the valley, and then gusting even stronger out west. Devil's Lake Basin is under a high wind watch for tomorrow. Gusts up near 60 miles an hour.
Ooh.
It's like
yikes.
Highway speeds.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is really fast. That's a lot of moving air. If you have outdoor fall decor that's not heavy, I would move it inside.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be chasing it down the street tomorrow. So very windy. That'll be the talk of the town all day long. Increasing clouds, maybe a shower north of I-94 for tomorrow. Rain chances minimal. I think the bigger talk will be the wind. Wind backs down a little as we head into Sunday, gusting more near that 30-mile-per-hour mark, sends in cooler air, and temperatures will only get into the 60s on Sunday. 80s are back, though, with a stretch of sunshine into next week. And, of course, you can check out that 10-day forecast on our website or on our Storm Tracker app.
All right, summer going to stick around a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. We're talking temps 15 to 20 degrees above average next week.
Okay, sounds good. Just been up and down lately.
It is. Lots of ups, lots of downs.
Thanks, Lydia. We do have some breaking news for you this morning. Crews battled a fire in Moorhead that spread to a home's attic. Call came at around 12:30 overnight. 2 people were inside the house at the time. Thankfully, they got out without being hurt. That house is on 33rd Street South, kind of near the Meadows Golf Course. Moorhead firefighters tell us the fire started in a duct in the back of the house, then spread through the house to some other areas. We're also still working to find out what exactly caused the fire and how much damage was done to the house. New for you this morning, a woman is injured after a crash in Becker County. We've learned the crash happened on Highway 34 between Detroit Lakes and Osage. It was about 3:40 Thursday afternoon. A minivan and a sheriff's office pickup truck were headed west when they hit each other. A passenger in the minivan, 83-year-old Carolyn Blaine of Fargo, was taken to the ER with non-life-threatening injuries. The minivan driver and the 2 law enforcement officers in the pickup truck were not hurt. A Crookston City Council candidate is in jail and expected to be in court this morning. He was arrested on the same day he was supposed to appear at a Meet the Candidates forum. 36-year-old Derek Brecken was arrested for allegedly violating a domestic abuse no-contact order. WDAY checked the court calendar this morning. Brecken is scheduled to have an arraignment at 10:30 this morning, so stick with us for an update on what happens in the courtroom. It's homecoming in Moorhead, and the Spuds are having a parade. That starts at 4:30 this afternoon. Because of the parade, there's a road closure. 20th Street will be closed from 24th Avenue South to 14th Avenue South between 4:15 and 5:30 this afternoon for that parade. And tonight, WDAY Plus has your game of the week. It is the Moorhead Spuds homecoming game. The Spuds face the Zartel Sabres. Kickoff is at 6:30 tonight. You'll also be able to check out the West Fargo Packers against Shanley, the Holly Nuggets taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings as well. Both of those games and the others start at 7. Both the other 2 games start at 7. The Spuds game starts at 6:30, but you can watch all 3 of them on WDAY Plus. And on Hot Mic today with Dom Izzo, the hottest team in our region may be the Moorhead Spuds. The quarterback leads the state in touchdown passes. Head coach Kevin Feeney joins Dom on Hot Mic this morning at 10 o'clock to preview tonight's homecoming game. Plus, big matchup this weekend, NDSU versus UND here in Fargo. How important is this game to the players? Well, hear from a pair of North Dakotans who will play tomorrow for the Bison. That's from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to Inform.com. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to get the deal. And join us for the rest of the day for our newscasts. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And then First News returns on Monday morning for you from 5 to 7. So we'd love to have you start your work week with us. Have a great weekend, everyone.